Finally, I get to talk about doing the switches. I've been eagerly anticipating making this video because, honestly, building this has been one of my favorite parts of the project. But before I can get into that, this video is part of a playlist where I detail the construction of this trim box. So if you haven't already, please check out my other videos. They will be great context for this one. Link is in the description below. So it's actually really easy to make, and all you need are four simple things: switches of your choice, U-bolts for the switch guards, nuts, and a piece of plastic with geometry specially designed to hold everything together. Nothing too complicated. So for switches, I've been using this one right here. It's a 3-position momentary switch with an on, off, on configuration. I got a set of 4 of them, and they came with all-weather coverings, and I honestly don't know too much about them except that they are the right size and they feel really good to click. And yeah, I think they're meant for boats or something. The U-bolts will make the switch guards. They're absolutely the smallest I could find. M6 25mm if I remember correctly. However, otherwise, they are entirely ordinary. And the plastic is PETG. It will hold all 3 switches and all 4 U-bolts. I printed this part face down for a neat surface finish, and by far my favorite part of this print are these little plugs that pop out with a small application of force. So I'll demonstrate that with pliers. One. And that's all there really is to it. So let's build the module. And that's really all there is to it. See if looks like a pretty even job. Now comes all the wiring, and I want to make a special mention of two optional parts. The first is, just as with my push button board, I like to organize all my wiring on these little perf boards. I've cut this one down to just about the right size so that there's room for all of these resistors and for the wire ins and the wire outs. The second optional part is this little plastic cradle. And the way this works is it holds the perf board. In fact, just show you, the perf board just slots right in like that. And then this is mounted to the assembly with a simple screw. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And that's the whole thing. Should look at that. This is actually really quite heavy. So I won't say a lot about it now, except that this weight will come up again in a future video, so keep an eye out for that. Now, with everything in place, I'll step over to a soldering station and get these wires hooked up. And that's everything it takes to assemble a switch panel. It's perhaps not the prettiest thing in the world, but all of this will be hidden inside the box anyway. But I suppose now the real question is, does it work? So to test it out, I'm just going to plug it right into a Pro microcontroller as if it were the finished product. So first we have red and black. Red goes to power, and black will go to ground. And then we have the 6 sensor pins all done up in a DuPont connector. That will just drop right in like that. And now for the moment of truth. All right, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Isn't that satisfying to see? So yeah, that's pretty much everything that goes into making a switch plate. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a comment, leave a like, all that. And the next planned video is to cover the LCD panel. So if you enjoyed this, well, keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.